Hello, my energy empire. Welcome. So as you know what? We are on the come up documentaries of all the hip hop and urban artists. We have done a poll, and as I mentioned to you before in the previous ones that you've watched, the artist is coming. So today, who do we have? Today is a bit different. La. Hey, today is about Jahson. Hey, if you don't know who he is a UK dancehall urban artist. People, go check it out. BEanzJAhson live on YouTube. I'm gonna drop the information anyway. And it's a very special episode that I'm dropping today. So Energy Empire, make sure you go over to Jahson's page, BEanzJAhson's YouTube channel, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yes, my Energy Empire. So today is about BEanzJAhson. For those who don't know who he is a UK dancehall artist, originally born in Jamaica. So this one is the becoming of BEanzJAhson, because this one is different as he is still on the go. So Energy Empire, pay attention and make sure you just like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yes, my Energy Empire, as I was saying, so BEanzJAhson is originally from Jamaica, born and raised. He actually comes from Mandeville, Manchester. Now, he actually arrived to the UK at the ages of 14. Now, his story into the music is quite unique, just for the simple fact that he had to transition from the authentic sound that he is actually used to doing to like the trap urban dancehall UK sound, because you know the genres float with the different countries. So upon arriving into the UK, he resided in the South London area, a location called Brixton. Now, when you think about him arriving into the UK, listening to what he expressed to me was very unique, because I actually got to chop it up with him behind the actual scenes. So you know what I'm giving you right now is exclusive. And when he does actually appear live on TJT podcast, you will get to see him shut it down with a freestyle and give you more of an in-depth story to where his journey's at. But nevertheless, as I was saying, so when he arrived to the UK, he originally dropped into the south side of London, UK. So for everyone who don't know, South London is another part of the urban community. So you know, when he arrived to the UK, so get seated, Energy Empire. So referring back to what I was saying, when he arrived into the UK, one thing what stood out to me when I spoke to him was that he said to me, yo, like, raw, he was expressing to me that as soon as he came over, his intention was straight into survival mode, hustle and instinct, for the simple fact that where he was coming from into the UK's culture was a different scene to what he's used to. And though he has come from poverty into a better place, like, he had to merge into a sound that fit him within the UK sound of dancehall, because he knew that he aspired to do music, but he wasn't sure if he was going to take it serious, because when he was doing music initially back home in Jamaica, it was like more fun and games for him. It was just something to keep his mind strong, make him continue the journey of what he was doing when he was going through what he was going through. I don't want to get too much into that, because when he comes on, I want him to express that. And when I say poverty, I'm talking about in a case scenario of, you know, not being rich and not being poor, just going through life knowing that you could be in a better position. And I just have to point that out, because I know some people and trolls, and we ain't got time for that. We have to make sure we keep the information proper and factual.
From here, the voice, you don't know, see a Jahson, you know, we are representing street Keeks, you get me? We're outside, and outside mad, you get me? Right now, night time, but right now, when I say sunshine, you see me? I'm say we have real friends, but we have some fake ones too. Real friends have your back dip. Yo, I'm not even getting no more, because guess what? Choppings and clappings, you see me? BEanzJAhson, from out of Jamaica, via London, South London, big up on the damn self, outside. But man, like big.
La. So big up yourself on that, Jahson. So listen, Energy Empire. One of the reasons why I highlight that snippet there is because he actually only used the name Jahson, which was very interesting, because previously when I had spoken to him, we chopped it up and I was like to him, I know him personally, so you know it's like, raw. Beans, what made you switch over your name? And he said to me, he ain't gonna lie, growing up, when he was doing his music in Jamaica, the type of music that he used to make was very positive. He always wanted to influence his younger generation into changes because of where he came from. Now, as a black man, everybody could relate to this as a young youth. When you're growing up in a country where there's a lot of hardship and crime, a lot of things can escalate into the way you as a person grow yourself or train yourself within certain characteristics. So when he said it to me, he said that his friend paged him and said, listen, Jahson, because the type of music that you make and the person that you are God's gift. You are one of God's gifts, where the type of music that you make is going to push you to help the younger generation. It's going to take you out of the ghetto. It's going to let you bring positive energy to people who strived only through negativity. And I had to appreciate that. To be fair, I wish I had that on recording, because the way he said it was probably even better than the way I've expressed it. But nevertheless, back to Jahson. So big up your damn self, Jahson. So make sure, Energy Empire, you go over to his page and you subscribe. To be fair, he actually has only been doing music coming up to 3 years. And I'm going to tell you, Energy Empire, the love that he is getting is amazing. Shouts out to yourself on that, because to be honest, the way the streets are scary out here is very rare that when you're just starting that people show you love and come out and support. So when I get back to listening to his music, I went and I listened to all his catalogue, because naturally music is my thing. And all of the songs that he's made, it actually refers to his lifestyle. That's one of the things when you think about music. Most artists, if they're not writing about factual things in regards to experiences that they may have seen or personally may have gone through or are aware of what's in the community of today, when you make lyrics, the right way to make lyrics is to encourage, inspire people to do whatever message it is that you are bringing out. And the thing is, when it comes to dancehall and rap music, there is a wide spectrum of different sounds. Not only just that, there is a lot of controversy between both genres, just for the simple fact of how we choose to rap, the lyrics we choose to say, and just the style of how we present our music. So when I think about him doing UK dancehall music, though he wants to still keep the authenticity of the hardcore sound, where it's like he can still be himself, even if the word of choice and may come out negative, the message what he's trying to deliver is positive. It's a good look. And his influences, I did question him about his influences, and in the dancehall industry he has quite a few influences. But when it comes to like what he would think and aspire to say, okay, yeah, I'm going to meditate, sit myself down and write some music, his go-to collection will be people like Bounty Killer, Warlord, yes, I know, Gaza, each and every time. Then you have the big bad Movado, then you have Alkaline, you have the big bad Beres Hammond. Now, you see, when he said Beres Hammond to me, I was like, yes, man, sound. Even when he said Sanchez and Bob Marley, instantly you could just know. Reggae, roots, Jahson, the type of music he makes, and just the delivery overall of what he wants to be in the dancehall industry as an artist. You can see the road that he's going on. But nevertheless, let me just show you the story and show you the come up of how he has been going since he has been delivering his music and finding his sound. And also, Beanie Man was an influence. So shouts out to the girl, them sugar, as he would say. But nevertheless,
so much struggles in this life. Me no know what me I gonna do. Me see big man cry like baby. Mother no know what to do. If me never born in this year,
bad before man all a write pan paper. This man see a graveyard. Them a run and a hide when the case starts.
Prime example of what I'm talking about. And this round right here, is the Tommy Hilfiger exclusive, brand new, that snippet that I just dropped there, so you can go and check that. But as I was saying, so when you listen to that snippet there, you can tell the hardcoreness in him. And referring back to my point, that's what I was talking about when I was referring about him still keeping his authentic sound, knowing that he is a Jamaican born, where when they rap or DJ dancehall, it's hardcore. The lyrics are rough, but at the same time, behind the message and depending on what song he's making, the deliverance would be positive. So you see, when you look into this song here, you can see to yourself like, all right, cool. This is where he's testing his sound again, and he's saying to himself, okay, yeah, let me drop a hard school thing and see how everybody feels about the sound, which he did get good reviews on that, and we have to big him up for that. Because most people, when they DJ music, some people can only have one sound. Whereas when you listen to his music, he has a variation of style choices, because he can DJ, then he can chime into a little singy J, then he can chime into a trap dancehall, which that is him fitting into the UK style of dancehall. And when we talk about UK dancehall artists, that's the next topic. We're gonna get there.
Man, them bring them gun pan the ferry, do we in the park? Bad man, territory, Spanish stone man, make a run for your money, cassava.
For the girls, them, you know, Jahson. When me say, the G-string where you have, I'm gonna pull it to the side, girl.
So for someone who hasn't been doing music for that long, has been doing quite well, because they have been doing performances and putting out their visuals. And right now I'm about to highlight one of the songs which I really like, Real Friends. So you done now, shouts out to this one, because this is also another definition of who he is.
We have all kind of things around here, so like how you're kind of young there as well, you probably need to take a little card to see if you get that, you know.
And shouts out to that scene there, because you know one thing, as much as Jamaica can be known in the public eye to a lot of negativity and roughness, which is true. Separately from that, on the good days of Jamaica, the community, as we know, they say it takes a village to raise one. So you see, when you think about that, that scene was a good look, because imagine just a little scene of an experience, what you would have experienced back home. Even in this country too, a reflective case scenario where you make your movement, someone gives you some encouragement, and it gives you a brighter feeling to your day. Even if you're doing a hard struggle and hustle and bustle, at least, you know, say, yeah, rah, boom. And I have to shout out that video, because just the whole concept of that video just made you look at and think to yourself like, okay, yeah. When you think about what he's trying to do with his lifestyle and where he's coming from, you have to appreciate it.
Want to bring me on a mission. Rock start growing, nobody ask no question.
Dog, nothing now go on in the dog. There's something money here looking at dog. Yeah.
But we don't say, did it on my Jack Jones, on the mains or the back road.
No love, them not be in them heart. Would I love to see me get stabbed or get shot? No for them to be.
Let's see what we can do, please. We can't do it, you know. No, you have a Malachi or touch microphone. Listen, see, I'm a real G, you touch microphone. No, you have problems in life. Hey! Who want to call some more friend? Yo. Carry the device and don't see a jump for you now. And we are alright, Jahson group, and I roll up in a bubble. Leave up, you collect the
That performance there, mad. Shouts out to Alakai Harley on that one there, because you don't know, you saw that Beans got to perform and drop a little freestyle and things, and you know, the crowd loved it. And that's one thing you can say, like, for someone who's just doing music for just coming up to 3 years, he's putting in the work. He's got visuals out there. He's going and running the streets hot with the microphone, and he's making his network and rapport. And you have to appreciate that. T, he did let me know that he has a few unlisted tracks to be released with a few UK veterans. And I'm just going to put that out there, as he did say that I could. Spooky, Rara, and he did mention one other person to me, but if that slipped my mind, I do apologize if I didn't call your name today. But nevertheless, moving swiftly. So when you think about his entrance into the music, you can say to yourself, like, yes, like when he expressed to me, like right now when he listens to the game and he thinks about the UK influences, he mentioned to me that he's definitely open to doing collaborations with female artists. Because I know I have a worldwide targeted audience, I'm going to just highlight them for you. So this here is Alakai Harley, bling, and this here is Rara, bling, and this here is Spooky, bling. And this one here right now is also Styler G. Big up yourself, Styler G, too, also, because he did credit you when I was speaking to him in regards to the influences of people who he gives credit to holding down the UK dancehall sound. And also, Gappy Rank, shouts out to yourself too. Yes, as I catch my mind, you know I have to look at the notes. The big bad Cutty. Cutty, big up yourself. Let me just highlight Cutty as well right now. Bling. There you go. So you know Cutty is another one exclusively known to be doing a collaboration with BEanzJAhson. So make sure you check that out when it drops. Also, go check out Cutty's music. But nevertheless, let me get straight back into it.
Big 4-4 nose, long like the carrier. Clips them long.
And before we wrap it up, as we're coming to an end, Energy Empire, I just wanted to highlight that track, and it's called My Class, as I highlighted it in the beginning, because that was one of his last videos that he had recently done. He's cameoed in quite a few artists' videos, but I couldn't drop everything here because you know what time it is. But as I said, I'm going to do an exclusive group for my Energy gang, so you could get all the exclusive tea that you don't see right now. So nevertheless, Energy Empire, thank you for supporting. Keep doing so. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a good day.
Here man a warrior.
Big 4-4 nose, long like the carrier.
Clips them long, enemy no feel sorry for.
Never feel sorry.
And when it comes on to the hip hop sound, he highlighted to me like Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z, Meek Mills, and YFN Lucci and 21 Savage would be the people that he has for a go-to to listen to. Energy Empire, up until all this point, as you can see, BEanzJAhson, he has been doing his visuals, doing his performances, and making his connections and network. That is the way that his formation has been with him coming up into the game, and he's doing quite well for someone who's only been doing music coming up to 3 years. On top of that, he is in a scene where there is a lot of artists who make the same music as him, so it's very good to see that the people who have already got a status within the dancehall community is showing him love and bringing him out there, and he's just getting to flourish as he continues to grow. So I'm looking forward to seeing his next stages and the new developments of what he has to come.